Imagine being kidnapped as a child, enslaved, and yet rising to become the first published Black poet in America. This is the unbelievable story of Phillis Wheatley, an enslaved girl who used words to challenge an entire world. At just 7 years old, Phillis was kidnapped from West Africa and sold into slavery in Boston. She was bought by the Wheatley family, who noticed something remarkable. This young girl, who spoke no English, learned the language in less than 2 years. And within 4, she was reading Latin and Greek classics. By 13, Phillis was writing poetry, powerful, elegant verses that stunned Boston's elite. But here's the twist. No American publisher wanted to print the work of an enslaved African girl. They doubted she even wrote it. So in 1773, her collection of poems was finally published, not in America, but in London. The book, Poems on Various Subjects, Religious and Moral, made her an international literary sensation. Even George Washington himself praised her work. Voltaire, the French philosopher, marveled at her genius. And yet, back in America, she still lived in the shadow of slavery. Her poetry wasn't just pretty words. Phillis dared to write about freedom, faith, and equality, ideas that shook a nation built on slavery. In a bold poem to the Earl of Dartmouth, she wrote of her own kidnapping, calling out the hypocrisy of enslavers demanding liberty while denying it to others. Powerful, right? Phillis Wheatley became the first African American, the first enslaved person, and only the 3rd woman in the colonies to publish a book. She proved that genius knows no chains. Though she died young, at just 31, her legacy opened the door for generations of Black writers, thinkers, and dreamers. So here's my question for you. Should Phillis Wheatley's story be taught in every history class? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more untold stories of hidden Black heroes, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Phillis used her voice. What will you use yours for?